welcome to another amazing episode of the Plain Talks. I'm Mr. Adams.
And I'm Nikita Arendse.
Today we have our amazing guest, Lee Aan Crouse. Welcome, Lee Aan.
Hi, thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.
So, Lee Aan, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in Manenberg, and when I was 2, we moved to Rocklands, and that is where I grew up. I got married, and I have 2 beautiful daughters.
That's
Lovely. So,
Tell us about like what you're doing right
now.
now.
Well, currently I'm a grade 2 teacher. I graduated in 2009, and yeah, every day is just an adventure with them.
it must be nice working with kids. Do you find it a passion or do you find it as a good thing helping those kids?
Well, it was actually a self-searching journey for me because I didn't know that I was going to end up teaching. The reason why I went into teaching was because of my daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, Thea. She was born with Down syndrome, and I thought if I go into teaching, I would, be able and equipped to help her better.
Wow, that's amazing. Because like lots of people, they like have struggles, but they don't know how to
deal with it.
They don't know how to deal with it, and it's amazing that you went into something so that it doesn't just benefit you, but it benefits
your child also
as well. So, how would you find the children like at school? How would you find like teaching as like you for yourself?
Well, teaching is a noble profession, and every day is different with them. Really, every day is different. But the rewards that you get at the end of the day, that I did something, I helped them, or if they come to me and just give me that hug, I know I did something good.
It helps you also in a way. If you're teaching them, you can also learn from small kids nowadays. That it teaches us a lot nowadays. You can learn from them.
Yes, it does actually, because there's a saying that do what you love, and then you won't have to work a day in your life.
Wow. That's so true. So like you were talking about teaching, right? And like how was it to study teaching? Because I know sometimes it's not easy.
Well, going to study, I wasn't like your normal matriculant. I matriculated at Rocklands High in 1996. Yes.
Before I was born.
In 1996, and with my father the only one working, it was difficult to put that burden on them, to go and study. So I got a job at the retail store in town center, and that is where I worked for 4 years. And I got a job opportunity as a credit controller. My dream was actually to be in the financial world. I wanted to be a chartered accountant, and then obviously that plans had to take
A backseat.
yes, and then I started working, and when Zia was born in 2007, she was born with Down syndrome. She had a hole in her heart, and yeah, it came with a lot of complications. And then I actually resigned. I resigned from the place where I was working. I was a credit controller at attorneys, and then the same day I resigned, gave in my resignation letter. I went to CPUT, where I gave in my application form, and I was accepted, and that is where I, my career
started. Yes.
changed.
So like what led you to like, look here, today I'm going to resign and I'm going to give in my application. Like what years? Like how did that come about? Because I know some people will be like, no man, I'm not going to do this. Should I do this? Like you have so much things going on in your head, and some people just don't like plan and then do it actually, you know, they plan to do it but they don't do it.
You know, this is actually a conversation I had with God, really. It was difficult because my husband would be the only one working, and this will be full time because they don't offer like part-time studies. And we both decided that it would be beneficial,
Yes.
and I just went for it.
Wow,
That's amazing. It is. So
You
how
know,
long?
sorry.
You can
You
speak.
know, if you have that faith, it would
It would
really
help you to
yeah.
push through.
Yes, to persevere.
Yeah, yeah. So how long did it take you to study to become a teacher?
Well, it took me 4 years.
4 years.
Yes, it was difficult
Difficult.
in the beginning because here I'm sitting in a lecture room with kids that finished matric the year before, with 18-year-olds, and here I'm like, you know, don't want to give the age.
I'll give that to her.
Yes, but yeah, I actually grew and adapt to the situation. Yeah, and that helped me a lot.
So tell me about how did you I know it's a struggle for you to go study and still have to worry about Zia. How did you persevere through that also?
Oh, well, I had the amazing support of my husband and my late mother. She was the one, she was my pillar of strength during
Tough
that time.
times,
And then, you know, she looked after from baby.
So how important, you were talking about like you had people in your life to help you through things. How important do you think it is for people to be there for each other? Because in our community now, sometimes it's just about myself, you know? Like I'm looking out for myself now, and that's your thing. If you can't do it, you can't do it.
I think family is very important.
True.
You know, you need that support structure, and that will help you through any situation.
Yes.
Situations where it's just about you, I would say that's a bit selfish.
Truly it is.
It's a bit selfish
Yes.
because, you know, we are there to help
Each other, yes.
help each other and help each other up.
Thank you so,
So
much.
much.
Guys, is the end not amazing? Like, I love it right now.
Inspiring already.
So if you want more of it, catch us after the break.
Right.